Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Good day according to your time. Welcome back to Learning is the Key. If this is the first time you are seeing my channel, don't forget to subscribe and also like my page and follow. As you do that, God bless you. Yes, welcome. As you guys could see, I'm laughing, but I'm like serious. That's the fact. I'm really disturbed. Why am I disturbed? From the look of things, the way things are going in Italy right now, according to the news, they said there is a possibility that our father, Nigeria posting our father, it can come back to power. This time around, it's not coming alone. A lot of things has happened lately, and a lot of things, like the things people were not even expected, like different parties coming together to make a unique party to be able to win anytime, any day. However, Salvini and Meloni, they have been really fighting so hard for them to get the power because of the crisis that came some time ago between Draghi and Mario Draghi and the parliament, because people don't really know what to do again in Italy. So the thing is, a lot of Italians, they don't like voting. They don't even move an inch. A country where the young people lost the hope. They don't want to fight for their country. Like, they are talking, but they just talk outside, and nobody's going out really like to do something the way other countries like France or Germany would do. Well, I haven't said that, as you guys know, I don't like manufacturing things, because when you're talking, sometimes people don't really know how deep and how far the thing is. So they feel you are just talking because you like to talk. But I will read the words of Matteo Salvini and what he's planning to do if he eventually come into power, and if this is going to be good for the people that's going to migrate, or for those that have been living here for a very long time. I don't think it's going to be a good thing, because why? According to one parable, he said if water get to sponge, it must definitely get to the body. So if you think that you have been here for years, anything that's going to happen is not going to affect you, that is not the case here. If it affects the new people, it's definitely going to affect you. So I personally, I think if you have any place that you want to relocate to, I will I will use this means to tell you that you have to really do it, because why? I don't know. I don't think this is the right time for me to talk about this subject. So I will just talk about it maybe one day, of how you've been treated if you are a black in this country, and the chances that you can never get because you are black, and even if you are going to get it, you are going to fight for it like 100 times than the way they would fight for it, the way they underrate, okay, because you are a black person. They don't give you the possibility to grow, and they don't want you to grow, because I don't really know why. It's like they are joy killers, okay. That's what I learned about them, and they are really good in killing people joy, because you think it's nothing, but the way the way they are pushing you every day, you will not be asking yourself, am I not a human being? Am I this? Am I that? And in future, we will really talk about this thing. And one of the reasons why I always tell people that are close to me that if they have the chances to move ahead, it is fundamental, not just because of the language alone, because if you give birth to your child here, at the time your child grows up and it can, do something positive. We are still in a country where you, as a black, if you are a nurse, people wouldn't want you to visit them. If you are a doctor, people wouldn't want you to visit them. A place where we are not used to seeing the black driving autobus, for instance, you see one in a million. A place where you don't really see black selling tickets in the train station. There are a lot of things where black are not participating. But the thing that scared me the most is that these people, they just want to see the black people cleaning their steps, and some of them don't even want black to clean their steps, just for you to imagine how deep it is. the kind of I don't think this is just all about racist. I think this is also all about ignorance, because this some of them, I don't know. So I will read and let you know the reason why I decided to do this update and why I'm talking the way I'm talking, because why I'm saying all these things, because it's not really advisable. And for those of you that are looking forward to immigrate, if you have a little chance to change your destination, please do it before it will be too late for you. Because if you go get this country, before you will realize what is happening to you, you have already hit 10 years. And if you are not careful, that 10 years, there is nothing to show for it. Read my lips. It's not that you are not going to be working. It's not that you can't marry. It's not that you can't have children. Yeah, you can do all these things. But the stress, the mental stress, and you can't grow. You can't grow. Okay? So let's see what Matteo, Salvini, and Meloni are planning to do if by chance they enter into power again. And the way, hey, our black people, they want to take shop for their own. It's a pity shop. Apart from that, I'm always a laughing person. So even in this case, as deep as it is, I still laugh because it's one thing that gives me joy to laugh. You guys know me. Ok. Allora, serve un commissario straordinario per gestire gli immigranti, la risposta di Salvini. So he gives this answer saying that they need someone, which is for here they use commissario, okay? They need someone that like a soldier, okay, a military person that will be taking care. Are we going back or are we going forward? I always ask. That will be taking care of the immigrant situation. And you people know that if you think of this thing, you will remember that in the Second World War, they have all these uniform people that was controlling these Hebrew people, you know, and the Jews. They have all these people that was controlling them. So for that simple reason, it just, like when I saw it, my mind just go back to say, what's happening, okay? Allora, Matteo Salvini pensa a una figura autorevole with authority ed aspetta la gestione delle emergenza immigranti, mentre Giorgio ipotesi il blocco navale europea. So, the both of them, they have quasi the same idea, okay? Salvini is like saying they need someone from the military zone that would be, Jesus Christ, that will be taking care of this situation, looking out for the immigrant people that will be arriving. Why the Meloni is saying something a bit different, like saying it is better if there is a system for them to block all the flow of immigrants. And do you think blocking the way, and they don't want, are they going to build gates in the river? Is that what they are going to do? Because actually, I ask myself, all this money they are using to block immigrant, can't they use it to help the immigrant in their own country? Because I don't think there is anybody that is doing well in his family, in his country, that will want to leave his family to go to any part of the world. You guys see the way I'm even saying it, because the thing is, to me, it's unacceptable, and I don't know why we are even having this conversation right now, because of these people don't really want to accept the fact that today they are no longer the white people. There are also other ethnic, not just the black, okay? Black is just something that it show more when you are with them, but we have other people like Albanese that are really a lot here, like Romanian people. We have a lot of people, so I don't see the reason why they are taking it as if it's a taboo. So immigrate is not a taboo. Immigration have been for years, and nobody can cancel that, okay? Oh gosh. So, allora, prima di lasciare, before he left Lampedusa, Matteo Salvini ha fatto il punto sul suo visita. It stated points on his visit. For those of you that didn't know, he visited Lampedusa. Those that have not been there before, but it's a name that we all are used to. If you live in Italy, you know it's one thing that almost even a child that is born today, know what is happening there. And they visited there. When he was there, he make his idea known to the people, the reason why he visited the place, and he tell them that this is what I would love to do, like to stop these people here, putting them in the putting a military person. That is really for me is really like a message. Okay, I will leave it there. It's a message for the people, like okay. Allora spiega da settimana sotto il peso di continui sbarchi di immigranti irregolari che rendono complicato la gestione delle okay, spot. Il caos delle ultime settimane è emblematico della cattiva gestione della sinistra di un tema che nessuno di essere affrontato con serietà, non con il metro del buonismo o a tutti i costi. Sta tanto caro a una scelta party politica. What is trying to say that he make his idea known, and he also accuse the other, his opponents, the ones that are in power, that they are not doing well, they are not organizing everything well, like they are not taking care of the immigrants in a good way, like even the people that is coming is too much, you know. He said the people is really too much, the people that's coming into, but it's not something I think anybody can stop right now, because assuming that we are thinking to have a better and a more tranquil, like a cool place, like they don't want problem, years back they could have made things to as in be in their place. Let Africa people be in their place, because I was telling someone yesterday, I said the problem you guys are saying here is beyond. Because why did I say that word? Like a country where people speak multi-language, it can't really be unite, because everybody has their idea. Look at this Italy where we are today. They speak just one language, which is their Italian language, and they still have their dialect. But however, you can see the bizarre, you can see the way the things are. It's not really clear. It's like the whole television, when you are watching it, you'll be doing shi. That's what you see. So, like he said, that is because of these people, they are not be taking care of this immigrant very well, and to camp immigrant is too expensive, and these people, they are spending too much on immigrant. Stiamo maturando idea un commissario straordinario. So he said they are planning to put this new army into place, okay, that will be taking care of this whole thing. If this can happen, if they come into power, do not forget that. Che arriva dal esercito, as I've said before, the one that's coming from the military, gestire il flusso del controllo per non gravare solo sul questore e le prefettura, ha spiegato. So for them to give a lot of work to questura and prefettura, they will want to put this military person, maybe probably I was about speaking Italian, sorry, I was about speaking probabilmente. Okay, maybe it's possible that when they will put this military person, it will not be the one commanding this army, it will not be the one even issued. I'm just saying it, hypothesis, you know. I'm just like saying it because I don't really know what that has to do with questura and prefettura. Pardon my ignorance, okay? Pardon my ignorance on that. And this is really too much because I don't really know how all these things are going to end. But the only thing I can pray for is that God should intervene so that the worst shouldn't happen. Because the last time when he was there, for the few months he spent, I can tell you that everybody here what was like having him in hope. You understand? And I normally tell people that I don't blame him for anything. You know why? Because it's when he proposed, the parliament approved. So I don't really blame him that much, but it's sometimes when they know that this person is like this, they want to use that person to cover their own, to cover their own shame, and because they are all the same. They are all the same. Don't think there is someone that is fighting for you. They can't fight for you. First of all, if you are working in this country, you will understand the reason why I say they can't fight for you. No matter how good you are, if they have somebody that is more stupid than you are, like a million times, they will want that person to command you. Because they always prefer they are safe, even when that person is not doing anything. They will still tell the person grazie, which is thank you. And they want you to run like an animal. Be wise. You don't need to run like an animal. You have to do whatever you are asked to do with your sanity. Well, I rest my case. I hope to see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and also share this video. For those of you that is living in Italy, this is the time that you need to be very, very careful and don't commit any crime that will bring you more problems in future or in the present tense. All right, dear. Ciao. See you. Love you all.